Tonight, I'm first going to be working on this silver dragon for Kyle Merriman Art on Twitter. Um, I'm not sure if she has her hand raised to wave or if she's planning to just disembowel us all. We will see. But first things first, let me show you how I did the drawing. There we go. I like making sure that the major features in the tail and head show. So I had to kind of resize all these parts to still fit the wing in. I really like the face on this one. It makes me laugh. Lots of little lines. All right, so here we are. I can remove the sketch. And I can move my pixelscapes just so it's out of the way. This is one that will get interesting because I need part. Okay, I see what I need to do now. See, I have this red blocker so that I can make selections without it bleeding out of the token ring. So that's what I'm going to do. And for now, I'm going to hide the token and hide the no-fly zone. So there she is. I say she because in my campaign, all the major adult silver dragons happen to be female. So I'm assuming this one is 2. Let's see. So what can I tell you about silver dragons? Let's take a look. They are all about cold. So they're immune to cold. Their breath weapon, of course, they've got an option of cold breath or paralyzing breath. You probably still hear my kids upstairs because they're awake. Oh well. Of course they can change shape. They respect humanity sensibly. And they love relics of history. In my case, I decided one of my dragons, her favorite treasure was books and art, and that the other one was a big fan of collecting textiles, like fancy old tapestries, especially, and clothes, but mostly tapestries that depicted events. So, okay, now this is going to be a, I mean, it's Silver Dragon, so it's kind of a no-brainer that I need to use my silver filter. So I think I'm going to do that. I think that'll have to be the first thing I do. Let's see. Where's my... silver color area? And I'll just... let me... and the belly has to go away for now. The fins have to stay. Let's get all this area. And I don't want it to select that wing, because it's different. Let me make that be. I love hearing my kids play Let's Pretend upstairs. It's great. It'd be easier if I zoomed in. Would be. Okay. Okay. I think they're throwing things off the balcony. That's not good. Let me just make sure that they're okay. I will be right back. Okay, that'll be much better. Okay, I've got that fixed. Am I in fact right again back? Am I right back? I don't know. Does my back look right to you? I think it's all right. I'm right front too. HPG asked me if I'm in fact right back. I think I'm right back. Oh, really hypothetical, isn't it? Okay. Now I'll do my selecting. Black. All right. Now I'm going to use my precious filter. Works. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. Excellent. All according to plan. I think I usually use gold though. And then lighting, I want no shadow. And edge radius should be very. Now, this works better on the wing than it does on the. I'm gonna have to do this as like. Oh, that's bronze 5 maybe. Yeah, I'll try that. Okay. So that's going to take some time to process. Therefore, I'm going to read some more book. Actually, I'm going to answer a question for my kid. Okay. So let's see. Well, this filter runs. A lot of silver dragons spend as much time as humanoid as they do in a dragon shape. They make lots of friends with humanoids, apparently. So they don't take it on themselves to root out evil like gold and bronze dragons do. Good to know. Let's see. Ah, my children. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Like how that turned out. It turned out better than I thought it would. But I hate to say it, but I think I might end up doing it because I didn't check the angle. Weird side angle. I'll fix it, I swear. Gold. I picked this one. Okay. Surface texture map. I picked bronze. And I'm going to go back to lighting. While we wait for that to run. As they approach adulthood, the color brightens. I guess that means lightens? Because they start blue-gray. So they should be super bright. But I'm going to use whatever I think looks good. Funny how that works. Humans have a drive and zest for life that silver dragons find fascinating. Having their lairs on mountain peaks, cavern complexes, or abandoned mines. But they really love lost outposts of civilization. If you have the misfortune of fighting one in their lair, they make fog cold. If you just happen to be in the neighborhood, they'll get, they can control the weather. And if you're not evil and you fall off a cliff, you, it's like, looks like it's basically the effect of the Featherfall spell. So you won't die of falling damage. And they can shift clouds and fog into like a stone-like substance. All right, so there's the skin. I like that. Let's change this hue. With the saturation way down. Not all the way down, I want them. Just so there's a little something to it. And then I'm going to use levels to brighten it up. kind of blown out, but I'm kind of okay with that. I'm going to do it two different ways. Once for the wing. Ooh, someone's listening. Oh, thank you very much. Sounds like a great plan. And then on the body, that much. Limbs. Okay. That's the limbs, that's the body. Oh, okay, so that actually turned out. So that's 100%, but I'm gonna somewhere on the chest where it's complete. Yeah. Top of the wing. I like it. Okay, good. Now I want my I'm gonna merge all of. I still may end up adding scales. Not sure though. Did I do that on the gold dragon? Gold dragon. I did, just on the body though. So maybe I'll do that. Alright, let's cause wing panels. And then I have to reproduce all my settings because I gotta do the light in the opposite direction for reasons. Because they're not bulging out like the muscles are, they are going in. Don't display shadow. This I want to make. And then edge radius, I want to have lots of polish. Oh, no pre-smoothing. I didn't realize it was going to untransparent my edges. So there's that. And Doesn't seem to do anything. Well, there's not much point in fine-tuning that until I can put the lighting where I want it. Opposite. Ooh. I'm doing what I want at all. Negative. So it's like a texture, but otherwise not. Okay, that'll do. All right, so while we wait for that to process, monster manual again. Wind will save you, assuming you falling is not the dragon's fault. Die, the weather reverts to. So, in my game, I had a silver dragon who was in disguise for pretty much the whole campaign. The idea was that I wanted her to be an ally to the PCs, but when they're at low levels, I didn't want them to be able to just whistle up a full-fledged dragon. And so I decided that she had some limitations in that A, she's deliberately trying to keep her cover, and B, that I decided she can't fly because her egg was injured, hatched. She eventually got the wing regenerated, but she didn't learn to fly when she was little, and she was really basically kind of scared to try. That may get resolved eventually, but not yet. So that's what we're looking at for her. We'll see if she ever... Well, it's not going to happen during the campaign. But she's at least learning to do a few more dragony things. Congratulations, Hit People Guy, on getting that far with it. Excellent. All right, and let's see. How did I change the color on this? I made it all the way back. Saturation minus 80. And then I'm gonna... It looks leathery, and it's a different shade of blue. Okay. And I'm gonna have to make these backgrounds really bright and gorgeous, considering this is practically monochrome. And then my spikes and webs, that'll be two-step process. So first the webs, web colors. All right. Selected. Do unfortunately think I need to select, otherwise it'll get the whole. The shortcut isn't worth it. It won't give me the visual effect of having it be separate cells. So I'm just gonna do it this way. And the cheek. Little ear fin. Okay. Just run it again. Will it work? Might be wishful thinking. So when I started using these in my campaign, I actually made a mistake, which was that and I'm not sure why I assumed this. I was reading about Mercury dragons in the Draconomicon from, I think that was 3.5. And they can polymorph pretty much right away when they're wormlings, I think. I can't remember. Or maybe I just assumed that because they were living in the city in humanoid form all the time. So I assumed that they didn't have to like hide for the first X years of their lives. That they could just polymorph or even get born as humanoid shape. But then it was a few years, and then I started my 5e campaign, and then I started assuming that wormlings, metallic wormlings, could either polymorph right away or that they worked it out at like the 5-year mark. And like when they went from wormling to young category. But actually looking at the monster manual, I finally realized that I'm wrong. That they they don't learn it until they're older. Well, that totally changed like things that I had already established. So I'm just changing. So it's going to be different forever in all my games because I messed up. So oh well. No shadows. Surface bronze. Something minor. Smooth a little, I think. Too much edge radius. Let's try. I guess that'll do. Okay. So, well, I don't. Yeah, I went over all this. The other things they can put in their hordes: intact ships, the remains of kings and queens. That's a little macabre, but of course they would see it as preserving them for the ages. Let's see. Inventions and contraptions. Oh, there's a lot of potential there. Monoliths carried from the ruins of fallen cities. It could be entertaining to have a looter, basically. Okay. Just a nice little texture. And I thought about doing the line
He's diving in here yet again. Oh, what happened? Did I accident? I think. We'll see how it turns out. I can't make it super bright anyway. I mean, I guess I could. Oh, ooh, fancy. It looks good with the gold, actually, but I'm not going to leave it that way. I could leave it a bluish color, but I'm still going to mostly desaturate. But not letting me change the level. There. Ooh, it's like an ice blue. Alright, I'll keep. Interesting that it doesn't. Oh, I know why. Because those lines are not on top. Let me zoom back in there. Looks. The metal looks interesting, but it does have a lot of squarish striations in it. See how it almost looks pixelated in the middle there? I'm gonna. I think I'm going to do some stuff. Not that way. I don't want to totally take it away. Maybe 3. Yeah, I like that a little better. Just so it's not quite so much so. All right. Now I need my nails. This is going to be kind of complicated. Where? There's no way I'm going to get through all 3 monsters tonight. That's okay. Texture. actually. I'm not gonna work. Okay. Now I wanna. Ugh. So many things. Do. Okay, here we go. Now I can select this area. Because I only really want it. And then I'm gonna do another one. Up the wing. But I've got some erase. Actually, I don't even want it to go up there. All right. All right. And then I need one for the face. And it won't go onto the horn, so I'm going to erase. And then a tail. Narrower as I could. Which is overkill, but you know me. I love me some. Okay. arm. Other part of arm. So these two arm sections, of course, they actually overlap each other. So I'm going to have to end them with thought. Good enough. Good enough for me. Good enough for me. Yeah. Okay. No copyright violations here. Let's see. So now I can remove my wing selector again and my token ring blocker. And then bring back my body. Here we go. Right. Scale texture. And I'm gonna not make that 100%. Kind of be there. 50%. 60%. I'm going to make a white version right above it that is brighter, that it looks like it's gleaming. But I'm not sure if you could see it at this scale, but at this scale, I'm so sorry. I really am. Okay, but you see how that makes it pop a little. Okay, that is what I wanted. I should have done that on the gold dragon. I really should have. Oh, shut up. These claws, lovely as they are. And the face needs color. I've got a bunch of stuff to do. Do I want this to be more of an... No, I really don't. Want it brighter? No, I don't. Want it to be more of saturated? A little bit here. But it's a silver dragon. I'm just gonna leave it. Well, you know me. On the body only. I'll erase it on the wing. It would reflect the sky at least, right? Okay. And then the claws and eye. So this will be eyes, teeth, talon colors. That means I gotta take my rings away again. That lovely waving and or disemboweling. A couple up here. I think that's it. Yes, that is it. If I get both eyes, that is. Now that's it. Great. So it said their eyes are silver, huh? But oh. Eyes look like orbs of mercury. I have to make them silver. Couldn't I make them like bluish with white? I think I'm gonna do that. I can do that. I'm not. I'm gonna use that same blue for the spikes. Okay. That's fine. I like that. It looks kind of like crystal. It's cool. Okay, and these talons. For now, I'm making them dark. But after I'm done with my edge colors, I will know what to... Ooh, I see something I missed. Yep. Why? And that is on the fin section. Where did I put my fins? No, that wasn't the fin. No. How did I put it? I want to put it on the right level in case I change anything later. Okay, fine. Okay. And now I want to make sure that none of these colors stick out. So I'm going to have to do scale. Okay, we are good. How good are we? He asks. We are so good that I'm finally ready to color the background. And that means a lot to me. What color should I make the background? You like gold. Very typical to do blue. You know, I think I'm gonna. I like gold. Blue is a cool color. I'm using the blue. I'll do it in the other direction. I want those spikes to. All right. Then my outer ring, I could use purple. Is that a cop out? That. Ooh, similar. Take steps. Correct them. Let's see. Okay. It's not that different, but I like how it looks. I could put snow behind there. We'll have snow. I remember I found some public domain snow for the Remoran. I don't think I saved. An idiot. Okay. Pretty textured already, actually. You know what that means? That means I'm brushstrokes. That's right. So original. It works for me. I enjoy it. Ooh, not that direction. And it gets a little green. A little greening. The head gets a little green in it. Yeah. It works for me. And if it works for me, it's going to work for everybody because that's what I'm doing. Funny how that works. Alright, is that where I want my pixelscapes? Flow of the tail, I think I'm going to do. Now I got to figure out what I'm doing with coloring any of these lines. Let's see. First, let's see what it looks like on black. I love it. Love it. And then, line colors. Well, could just use the same blue that I have all over the place. Too obvious? But I'm not going to make. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That means it was the wrong layer. Oh, Jen. Okay. Now that just makes it blend in, which is not really what I want. I'm going to make it like 50%. Maybe 75. Oh, I like the bright, deep. Try this again. Why does it show white at the It's the scales. Hi, Eranthius. It is nice to see you. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to me almost being done this lovely dragon. I do want to add some talon. And I think I'll use like a legit blue this. You still love the aboleth the best. You know, I like the aboleth too. His Royal Highness, the aboleth. In fact, I've been using that aboleth as like my default site image. And I did, oh, since you're here, look.
Print tests for t-shirts. Look, can you see? It's the aboleth. So I have a whole bunch of them here. 2, 4. One had different positive and negative aspects to how it turned out. Way. To help the you know, help grow my audience. But Aranthius, what size do you wear? What size t-shirt do you wear? Since you're the one that requested the aboleth originally. I actually have them up for sale already. But if this fits you, I would send you one. Extra large. Do I have an extra large? I'm not sure I do. Because I wear a large. Medium. Ooh, that's not good. This one is. Right, just a large. Large, but I don't like that one. The printing came out so bad. I don't think you should. Here's the problem. But there's a like a flaw in the shirt. You know, I'll just send you the image later and you can see what I'm talking about. If you go to my website and you click the link at the top that says shop, you will find the place to get one printed. I think. Let me check. Let's take a little stroll, shall we, folks? So here's my website. And if you go to shop, see it right here at the top? You can see it's lighting up. Go in there. And it explains I'm doing all kinds of different stuff. And as a test, I put shop for aboleth here. And then this takes you to Redbubble. And then if you scroll down, there's all kinds of different products that you can get that have the aboleth on it. So if you want to custom order something, and since you happen to love the aboleth, they've got stickers. So there you go. You got lots of options. So, my lovely aboleth. But meanwhile, let me finish this dragon, and because I think it's almost done. Let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, I got to do line colors. I got to do line colors. HPG says he likes the idea of how the clock would work. This is a lady dragon, and yes, she is very shiny. She came out super shiny, and I added a little gleam to her scales. Do you see how it's got like a white to it? In fact, I'm gonna move it down, which means I probably added it. Oh no, I didn't. Good. Let's see. So I just need line colors on the outer ring. So let me do that. Token ring colors. Ring line color, that is. Okay. All right, and let's see. I guess I'll use pink because it's kind of purpley. Every time I say that, I say it with like a question mark. Pink? You know what I mean. That helps the claws pop. Okay. I believe she is done. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shut down the stream because I've decided I really do need that break in between monsters so that they're all separate videos. And editing it after the fact is a pain. So, if you'll stick around in the chat room, I'm going to shut this stream down. And then when I'm set back up, I'll pop back up here and I'll say something in chat so that you know.
Next up is the Otyugh, so stay tuned. And thanks for coming by.